Hello, hola, bonjour, hey, y'all. My name is Merc. Welcome back to the Narc Alert. Hey, look who else is here. This is a very happy man. Mr. Man is here. Are you a good boy? He's a very happy man. Hey, everybody. I feel like I've never done this before. So let me just close that. All right. I have an echo back there. He wants a mukbang? No, too early for a mukbang. Oh, listen to the whininess and the tapping. He's been not very needy at all since I got home. I know. The first day I was home, he'd be sleeping and he'd wake up from a nap and he'd see me and he would get so excited. He was probably so happy that I was home. So hey everybody, how you doing? This feels like it's in the wrong place. There, that's a little better. That's a little better. And I'm telling you, I was laughing my ass off because while the intro was playing, I'm trying to remember, do I have everything? Is everything in the right place? Do I have everything I need? And then I go, damn it, my headphones. And I had to remember where they were. And I'm literally digging through my luggage like a cartoon character throwing things in the air. And I found them and I plugged it. And I'm laughing. As I'm running back to my computer, I'm laughing, going, ha ha, Val and Ella, I found my headphones. It's like a thing. I will never let Val and Ella catch me again without the headphones. No, I got them. It's just that half my gear was packed away, right? I had my webcam with me and all of my headphones. I've got a headset on the Rio cam. I've got headphones here. I have another set for something else. It's just it's a lot of little pieces. And then I was like, oh shit, I'm going live. I need all these things. Yes, darling. I know, my bull. I know. I'm home. It's okay. Yeah, I know. I won't go away again for a little while. Shh. I have decided. Nerd Zombie Goddess's birthday stream? Is it Nerd Zombie Goddess's birthday? Well, happy birthday. Everybody in the chat, throw an HB at the Nerd Zombie. Yeah, he's going to probably do a lot of this. He has been very yappy since I got home. Are you going to do this for the whole stream? Yeah? These guys said I have a lot to tell you. You were away for a long time, and I have a lot of things to tell you. I know, baby, but, come on then. Come on over. Or don't. Do what you will. Rio, yeah, that was Rio was saying happy birthday. You're 53. It's fine. Life begins at 50. You're just starting again. But it's better the second time. I promise you. I promise you. I know, he won't shut up. You're just going to be a whiny thing. Go to sleep. Go to sleep over there on the chair. I've got your camera set up. Come on. You can't do this for the whole stream. So I was away. Ethan, I hear it too. Can I check something on the Rio cam? It's driving me crazy. Just be quiet, Mr. Hands. I think that should be better. Oh, I think that's it. We got it. We got it. I don't hear it anymore. Thank you, Melissa. Melissa says, welcome back. See, he follows me. I was 1 foot away. He had to follow me over there. Yeah, the echo's gone now. Yes, Rio. You are too much. I decided that, God, I decided that sadly, I'm going away again in the middle of May, back to Costa Rica. I've already got the plane ticket, so that's pretty close. It's like 12 weeks I'm going away again, and I'm feeling really guilty about it because look at this man. But I decided I'm actually going to pay trusted house sitters and get somebody to move in here so he doesn't have to be. I mean, it was good. He had people in 2 hours a day, an hour in the morning and an hour at night. And he's fine. He was fine when I came home, but 2 weeks is too long. So yeah, I don't want to have to. I feel very guilty about going away again. Look at him. He's going to be really bad. He's going to be annoying for the whole stream. I'm sorry. Okay. Yes, baby. He doesn't want me to look at anything but him. So, I guess okay, here's the plan for today, all right? Because I know that some of you like to know. We're going to yap a little bit. We're going to do a little bit of the trip catch-up. And then Ethan is going to timestamp where we're going to start the Amber reaction. I'm going to start with Amber's new one from today first. And then we're going to look at her one from 2 days ago because I haven't seen the breakup vlog. I missed it. I was in the air and I didn't see any of that. So that's the plan for today. So if you just want to hear Amber, I would say come back in maybe 20 minutes. And that's when we'll start the Amber stuff. But for now, I want to share some of my trip with you guys. You were so patient with me while I was away. I did one live stream and I wanted to, I always want to work. I always think I should be working. But once I got there, I realized I needed to just do nothing, really, and chill by myself. So I didn't even film as much as usual. I do have some stuff I'm going to put together for the travel channel. I'm going to get back to editing some videos, which I missed doing. So we're going to do that. He's sitting on the desk staring at me. But I thought I would share a few things with you guys, if you're interested. And then we'll get to Amber. Because as you know that May is a long way away in cat years. Yeah, Jen, he doesn't have any sense of time, really. Right. As some of you know, I'm going back in May with some alerts. There'll be 5 of us on the trip, and we haven't quite decided where we're going to stay. We had a place picked, but when I went down this time, I kind of sussed out the lay of the land. And the place we picked, although is perfectly stunning, it's probably about a 30-minute walk away from town and maybe a 40-minute walk away from the national park, which isn't long, but in that heat and humidity, it's long. So, we're rethinking where we want to stay. So we may not return to this specific place, but we might, because I did find another place. But anyway, possibility the alert trip in May will be going back to the place I'm going to show you here. What else was I going to say? I don't remember. Hi in the maple syrup clouds. Listen, I wasn't in town 10 minutes and I got hooked up. Seriously. I don't know how it happens. I wasn't even looking for it. It just comes to me. I don't know. It's like a gift. It's like the gift of the Magi, but it's the gift of the Cannabis. I was walking along. I literally got to my room. I thought I wasn't going to be able to check in early because I arrived way early. And the room was actually ready. Boom, I could check in early. Fantastic. So I dropped my bags and I walked into town to do something. Just maybe check out the lay of the land again and see the town and get some ceviche. I don't know. I was literally just dropped the bags and walked out of the room. And this Rasta guy yells, yo, where are you from? Where are you from? Because, people just talk to everybody down there. And I go, Canada. And he goes, oh, Canada, where? Vancouver or Toronto? Because that's all anybody knows. And I said, Toronto. Oh, Toronto, come here, talk to me, talk to me. So, of course, I do go over and talk to him. He goes, oh, from Toronto. And yeah, like Costa Rica. Yeah. I go, you know where to get ganja? He goes, yeah. How much you want? I was just like, I laughed. He said, I knew. I said, I know you knew. I knew you. And so it was just like, that was it. Bambi. His name was Bambi. I don't think I have a good picture of him, unfortunately. Bambi was totally like a con artist guy, you know, overcharged me, which is fine. I expect that. Still wasn't quite Canadian prices, but overcharged me for down there. I see you, you see me, yeah? So Bambi, yeah. So Bambi hooked me up. But then he was mad because the second time I saw him, I didn't tip him as much as the first time, so he got really pissy with me, and I over-tipped him. Maybe don't show pictures. Yeah, because people here are going to find him in the fishing village in Costa Rica. He said, I'm famous here. My name is Bambi. So I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are. So I tried to make some like vlogger type stuff. Wow, for the travel channel. So I'll give you a little raw peek, a little peek at the raw footage of some stuff that I'm going to turn into videos. We won't go for too long. I'm not going to bore you too much with all of it, but just a bit, because it's just so pretty. You know, it's just so pretty. How do I do this now? Present. What am I presenting? I should do video file, yeah? Okay, Rio. Riri. Rio. Oops. Cancel. Stop doing that. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard go of it here. What am I doing? Oh, I see the problem. I'm an idiot. That's the problem. Yes, my love. Yes, my love. We know. Oh, I have headphones. Bear with me. I'm going to be a little slow. You know, you stop doing this for a week and it's like you've never done it again. It is like riding a bike. It comes back to you, but I keep forgetting things until I need them. So I apologize for that. And I'm still kind of running on Tico time. I'm not moving as quick as I normally do. It's going to take me another maybe day. And then I'll get it all back in gear. Rio, well, he's a little pissy because you'll see, I met a friend. There was a friend there that he's not happy with. Oh,
Helita, Costa Rica.
All right, let me know that you can hear everything. Or don't say anything, and that'll work too.
I want to do a little tour of this amazing hotel that I'm staying in. It's called the Kawita Inn. On TripAdvisor, it's picked as the #2 rated hotel in Costa Rica. I do not.
So this is the raw footage. I'm going to make a short video about the hotel because this place is very nice. On booking.com, it's like the #2 rated hotel in Kawita.
Not know what the #1 is.
Oh, I'm saying I'll shut up.
We're #2. We try harder. It's run by an Italian family. There's a lot of Italian influence in the Caribbean coast. And so there's a pizza restaurant attached to it, and the food is tremendous. It's like 5-star dining here, really. A little pricey for me, and I'm not here for Italian food, but it is very good. I've had some. So let's walk in and I'll show you around the grounds, and then after they're done cleaning my room, I'll show you my room. And there's our neighborhood puppy, Pedro, and we're right beside the marina. So I'll show you that later. Welcome to the Kawita Inn.
I'm gonna do it this way, right?
Buzzer that we just stick our hand through the fence here. Open the door. So the restaurant is open for lunch and dinner. It's open for breakfast only for hotel guests. So right now it's kind of semi-closed. And we have 3 resident cats here, which makes me very happy. And we have a koi pond. So as you enter on the left, there's a koi pond, and we've named the big...
Gerald's incoming.
Gerald.
Alyssa.
I don't see Gerald right now. These are the little babies. These are the small ones. Gerald's a big mamma jamma. He's like 2 feet long. He's probably hiding under here. Oh, no, there he is. There's Gerald. So there's the great big koi. He's huge. Good morning,
I don't know,
Gerald.
koi, goldfish, I don't know.
Some of my neighbors are having breakfast still.
Fish
Now,
of gold.
There's a long wooden walkway from the restaurant that leads out to a deck.
Yeah, Jan, I think it's a little pricey for us because we'd need a couple of rooms. I'll look at it, but it's a little pricey. And I think I'd also like to stay closer to the national park. This time I stayed close to the ocean, which actually worked for me because I spent 1,000 hours in a hammock staring at the sea. And that's all I needed for this particular trip.
Leads to a deck right over here, which is literally beside the ocean, and that's where you can have your lunch or dinner. The yard is littered with hammocks. I favored one over there in the far over right by the ocean. We have a pool and a pool boy. And there's 5 rooms here. It's a boutique hotel, so there's just 5 small rooms. This is mine. Don't mind. I have some stuff hanging around on the deck drying. My Paragua and my... We've decided to call it a rain cape because it sounds way more exciting. So, welcome to my suite, and it's called the Lydiana. Good morning from...
So now, then we go inside. I have to do this awkwardly like this. Yeah? It's not that awkward. Look at... Yeah, I don't know. I call them koi. They're goldfish. I don't know. Big ass carp. Carp of gold.
Okay, my room has been now cleaned. I've been out for a little walk. We did a live stream, and now we're gonna go check out the inside. So this is again Kawita Inn. Oh, I just locked it. It's all right. I already opened it. So let's turn on the light so you can see. All right, so the suites at Kawita Inn all have 2 beds. Like I said, there's only 5 rooms here. And all the rooms are identical. Comes with a coffee service, which is nice.
Nice coffee. Good coffee.
It smells clean. They've cleaned up in here. There's a big screen TV that I'm not even going to turn on. Potable water, because the water on the Caribbean coast is not potable. You can't drink it from the tap, so you always have to have some kind of water system. Mercs luggage. This is the bathroom. Oh, I left the window open, which isn't great for the humidity. Let's close that. So this is our little bathroom. Quite nice.
Super nice, super clean. Not a bug in sight.
Stuff
Yeah.
there.
Jasmine, yes, there's chips in my suitcase. Shut up.
We have a little area to hang stuff in, a safe, extra pillows and whatnot. And the view from the room is really the selling point, isn't it? This restaurant has room service. This hotel has room service. You can order from the restaurant and they'll bring it over to your room. And there's also a selection of, you can get massages as well, etc. So there's all kinds of stuff. Free breakfast comes with your room. And maybe I'll film the breakfast service tomorrow so you can see that. Because this hotel needs some more love. There's not a lot of YouTube videos about the Kawita Inn. And this place is stunning and it deserves it. And look, it comes. My room comes with a cat. Hola, Catito. Hola, baby Catito.
Look at her.
So cute. All right. So that's it from now, from the Kuita Inn. I'll put the contact information in the description.
So
Remember,
yeah.
you need to.
So that nice,
Costa.
sorry, that's not what I wanted to do. Remove. I know, and that little cat stayed beside me like all the time, was always hanging out on my deck. I was so happy to have a little buddy. Now here's a little restaurant. Check out one of the restaurants on the main drag here.
All right, we're here at Coco's.
Coco's.
It's kind of a happening spot.
Coco's and Ricky's are the two restaurants, the two biggest restaurants. There's like 30 restaurants.
The menu. I've already ordered a passion fruit juice. And you know what? You're going to be really shocked to find out that I'm going to have ceviche. And honestly,
I know,
it's just because it's a small item, and everything else seems big to me. Just a quick look at the menu so you get an idea. All kinds of choices here.
1,000 colonis is approximately $2. So if it's 4,000 colonis, it's $8. So the food is not super cheap. Costa Rica is the most expensive of the Central American countries, right?
Ceviche, por favor. Maracuya. Gracias. Gracias. Ceviche. Gracias. 2 waiters. There's my maracuya.
I miss the passion fruit juice.
Gracias. If you need the Wi-Fi, there it is.
In keeping with Panama. I don't know what's Panama like price-wise? I've only gone through Panama. I've never really stayed in Panama. Oh, I stayed 2 nights in the old city. I don't recall though if it was. I feel like it was a little bit pricey because it was a little bit tourista, because it was the old city of Panama, which was pretty neat. That was neat though. I liked Panama. That juice is like my lifeblood. I drank liters of maracuya, passion fruit juice. Oh my God. Like you order it and then you hear them making it, right? Like they're blending it. It's as fresh can be. It's just so amazingly fresh. No, it's not sour. It's a little bit tangy, but it's mostly sweet. It's hard to describe. Here, little taste test. I know you like a taste test moment.
All right, ceviche has arrived. You want a closer look? It's just fish ceviche, not shrimp tonight, not mixto. Just fish. So here, let's see.
Simple, cheap, everyday ceviche. So good. $8. $8. Big portion.
Whole routine right there. That's alert in paradise.
This is raw footage. I'm gonna edit this.
It's a huge portion for 4,000 colones, which is about $8. It's a gigantic portion of shrimp. So
the food there is real simple.
Coco ceviche. Cheers. Oh, it's good.
Good. Not. I think they.
Still gotta say, the one at Peruanita, the Peruvian restaurant, I think is the best one.
Yeah, this place just gave you regular crackers, and I believe the fish they use mostly is tilapia.
I ordered it tonight.
But it's not farmed tilapia, it's fresh ocean fish.
So good. Coco's.
Yes, my love. So there's your little food taste test. Little bum. Now, I just got some animal pictures. We'll flip through some of the animals and then we'll get to Amber. I think I'm okay on time. You just need to indulge me, I'm sorry. How do I show these properly? Give me a sec. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm old. Okay, I got it. Hang on. I got it. Because we don't need sound for this. So let's remove that from the stage. Thank you very much. And let's share something. Let's present. Hey, Harper, nice to see you too. Share screen. Share window. There. Share. All right. So I decided to go out walking around one night around my room, and I found this little guy just outside my door. Adorable little crabby crab. Can I make him bigger? Why isn't there just a... Oh, there it is. Oh, that's too sensitive. There. Little crab. Oh, monkeys. Okay, this was in the national park. These are capuchin monkeys. And they're the most fun because they like to play a lot. And they play with each other. Like, they'll throw a coconut back and forth to each other. They're fun. They're very playful. The howlers make the best noise. But the capuchins are the most playful. Why isn't the audio working? I guess it doesn't really matter. Hang on. I don't think you can hear the audio anyway. I can narrate. These are army ants. They come out often after it rains. Now what happens, and I know expats that have told me this, army ants will invade your house by the literal millions. So what happens though is you don't mind that. They do a good job. What they do is they clean out every other insect and bug that might be in your house. When the army ants go through, nothing is left, right? So once you see them coming, you literally have to leave your house for like 4 to 6 hours. And then when you come back, they're gone. And so is everything else. So they're like, somebody said, nature's Roomba, somebody. But look at how many. These guys were invading a little house on the beach. Literal. No, army ants, not leaf cutters. They hurt too. They'll hurt too. They don't fuck around. The footage is terrible. This is a poison dart frog. They're pretty. He's a pretty boy. Of course, poisonous, and because they're so obvious. They hang around in the brown leaves, and they're so turquoise. There he is again. And here he is going, hey, Merc, I think I'd like to come visit you. I'm coming over to say hi. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to leave. Thanks, though. It was nice to see you. And these guys were at my door at night. Now, I'm going to tell you, 2 days later, I saw them in the pond where Gerald lives, exactly in the same position. So I don't know if they're having sex or if that's a baby hanging on the back. I'll have to do some research. I assumed they were humping, but is there a 2-day hump in frog world? I don't know. I need to educate myself, so I'll have to do that. And there was a little frog orgy going on in Gerald's pond at night there. I went on a little frog hunt one night with my flashlight. So I found quite a few. They were everywhere. And there's the little crabby guy. And I think that's it. So that's my little trippy trip. Mostly I sat in a hammock and stared at the ocean, I'm going to tell you. I didn't get any consent from any of the animals. But I saw a lot of stuff in the park I didn't even take pictures of. And I said to my guide, I said, you know what? I'm not going to bother taking, sometimes I'm just going to enjoy this walk with you and be in the moment and not film any of it. Like, I've been there a lot. I've filmed all those things before. So it was kind of cool. And I'm going back, when I go back in May, I'll definitely be filming more intensively in May. This one was more for my head. I mean, I saw 3 eyelash vipers. I can't tell you how yellow they are. They were so amazing to see. And a lot of lizards, all kinds of stuff. But it was really kind of cool to just be in the moment and not film things. I haven't done that in years. So that was fun. That was fun. So anyway, that brings this section to a close. Ethan, you might want to start in this area, would be where a timestamp might occur. It's 4 o'clock. I said 20 minutes, about 10 minutes. I think I'm pretty much on schedule. I think I'm on schedule, right? Right? Yes. Yes, I'm sorry, Ella. You have to. Harper's going to the Bahamas in April. Oh, that's awesome. Good for you, Harper. You deserve it. It's been a couple of years. You've been fighting. You deserve a little break. Can we look at the animals again? There might be a couple more videos we can look at afterwards. But I promised the peoples. Oh, Rio. Now I gotta open YouTube again. Rio's in the way. Can you please? Darling, I love you. You're not annoying at all. Promise you. Cameron Mamenga, a year. Woot, woot, a whole year. Cameron, time flies. It does feel like it was just like a minute ago when I was going, oh my God, it's Cameron Mamenga and Vanessa Atalanta. You guys were around the same time. Happy 1-year anniversary, Corny. I'm glad you're still hanging around. That reminds me, can I do any of this? Do I have any of these? Well, look at that. Look what I got. Look what I can do. Look what I can do. Let's start off the AMBERLYNN portion of the program by gifting 5 members. Look what I can do. Remember that skit on Mad TV? I got Ella. Oh, that's good. Because now if I do a member stream, Ella can come. You're very welcome. It's my absolute pleasure. Stuart. Thank you, Beck. Stuart. In my mind, I'm jumping up and doing the thing, but I'm too tired. Yeah, now I can work her everywhere. All right, so Amber uploaded today. And why do I have it open too? Oh God, we don't need her twice. Once is more than enough. So Amber uploaded today, and as I said, we'll look at today's video first. And then I'm hoping to look at the one from 2 days ago after that, the breakup vlog, because I didn't see it. I was traveling and I missed it. The mods streamed it. I know there was a rage stream, but I missed it. I didn't even know that it was a breakup vlog until this morning when I clicked over to her channel to wait for this one. So it will be interesting. So, but this one today is called Waking Up with a Broken Heart. Full day of eating with calories. and weigh-in vlog. So that's what we're going to watch first. She's waking up with a broken heart. That soft love wasn't very soft. It's sad when the soft love is not soft. I have a prop here for later too. I have props today. Yeah, Ella, you might want to join the Discord. It can be fun. We stream stuff. Tonight at 5 o'clock is Nerd Night, where Hardly Dan is streaming some science fiction-y thing. I want to say Battlestar Galactica, but I'm not sure that they're still watching Battlestar Galactica. It did start out that way, but you know, in that Cameron would know. I think Cameron is one of the nerds. I think Cameron's an occasional nerd. I've seen that Cameron in there, nerding out. When they go in the chat, they have to put on like thick glasses with a tape in the middle. It's adorable. It's like their club. Oh, I also wanted to mention, I wanted to say thank you. We have a member in the Discord named Little Beastie. And while I was away, Little Beastie was streaming almost every night. And often nobody would come and join them. And bless their heart, they would just keep streaming. So Beastie, I appreciate you doing that. Next time you want to do that, if you tell a mod, then they can either set an event or make sure they at everybody. Because sometimes setting an event gives people a heads up. You're still on battle. Oh, and Dan's here too, and Cameron. I'm not bullying the nerds. I love them. I am kind of half nerd, geek-ish. I'm just not as big a science fiction fan. There's certain sci-fi I like. Lucy, of course, is streaming that movie tomorrow night, by the way. I'm glad it looks really good. I watched a good movie on the plane I want to stream for you guys because it's cute. Maybe we can watch it tonight. It's called Quiz Lady. It was directed by Will Ferrell, and he has a small part in it. But it's just, it's like wholesome, but kind of funny. It's just a nice, feel-good movie. Tell the inside mods, not the outs. Well, Jan is on the lam, so you never know where Jan could be. It's like, what's that thing you had in the States? Where is Carmen Sandiego? Was that, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? That's like Jan. So, you know, she likes to help, but you never know. She might not even have Wi-Fi. Yes, with Sandra Oh and Aquafina. Quiz Lady. Yeah, it was cute, eh? You guys know it. It's so cute. It's so cute. It was so cute. Yeah, I watched it on the plane. It was adorable. So maybe we could watch that tonight. Or we can finish Jail. We'll do a vote. We've been watching 60 Days In, a reality show about people who go into a real jail undercover to try and suss out stuff for the popo. And it's interesting. We're kind of addicted to it. Anyway, there's this woman named AMBERLYNN Reed. There she is. Look at her. There she is. Hey, Ludi. I was in Ludi City yesterday. I was in Montreal. Montreal. Thank you, Ludi. I rested and put on makeup, and I don't know. If I live in Costa Rica, I think I'm going to have to get a pixie cut because my hair is a friggin' nightmare there. Do I have my sympathy bone? Do I can't. June Gumshoe, welcome to the fam. All right, this is it. Waking up with a broken heart. Let's go.
Guys, so it is January 27th, and I woke up a little bit ago. I don't know. I think I might keep my hair up I don't even know. Like, my brain is not working. I am genuinely, like, just hurting so bad. And I look at everything in my apartment and I think of her. Everything genuinely reminds me of her.
Oh my God, everything reminds her of her again. I think she just said this with Fled. She says this every time. And I can't, it drives me nuts. She showed us quite recently that she owns a friggin' tripod. Why does she steadfastly refuse to use it? What is this angle? Amber, put the tripod in use, please. Ugh.
And it's like, it just feels so unfair. The video that went up today wasn't even supposed to go up today. The video that went up today was actually a Target video. Me and my mom went to Target. We hung out, little girls' day. But the video that was originally supposed to go up today was hanging out with my girlfriend and family throwing shade towards me, parentheses funny. So what that was a lot of footage that she actually took while she was here visiting me last time. And I was able to make a whole vlog out of it. Like, it was genuinely such a...
This must be killing her. That she filmed stuff and she can't use it because it's like gold to her. It's like throwing gold into the garbage for her. There's pixels of film of Amber's face that she can't share with us.
A good vlog because it showed a lot of the different things that we did when she was here, when she visited, because I didn't really vlog, but like, she took clips for her memory and stuff, and I was able to make a whole video out of it, and it was really cute. And that was the video that was about to go up, and I think it was like 3 hours before the video went live, I realized, oh shit, like that can't go live. So now it's private. So I had to fix all my videos because I had, how many did I have?
Hey, how about this? How about if you've chosen to be a lifetime style, whatever the frig label you want to put on this, if you've chosen your channel to be a channel where you vlog your daily life, maybe filming 2 weeks in advance is not a good idea because things happen. And then you have to address them or it screws everything up or the video that you made isn't going to make sense. You're such an idiot. If you were filming just content like I could do, you know, I wish I could, but apparently I'm too lazy. I could do 6 narc alert videos and schedule them because that content isn't going to change. It's not a day-to-day memo of life. You can't pre-film the style of video that your channel is. God.
Scheduled. I had 6 scheduled. So then I had to private that one and move all the other ones. I know it's really confusing. I'm sorry. So anyways, as you guys saw in my last video, I was starting a 10-day series where I count calories. 2,500 is my limit. No food limit.
Oh, I missed this. So this must be in the last video. Hey, Ripley, thank you for your 16 months. Happy Thursday. Stay hydrated, babes. Mr. Ripley. Hey, rat. Let's look a little what in there. So yeah, oh, I missed this. So she's starting a 10-day challenge. Or she started one on the last vlog that I missed. Okay. Now, you know, of course, you know, I've seen this. I rage streamed this morning. And of course, I don't remember it. So fair game.
Limitations. I want to log everything on my FitnessPal. Want to weigh myself daily.
Okay.
And I was so excited, pumped. And it was going to be like a whole series separate from my vlogging. But then my last vlog, like, my world kind of went upside down. I got my heart broken. And it wasn't even my fault. I think that's the hardest part of it all is like, I wish like it was.
Has it ever been her fault though? Has she ever after a breakup said, you know, I got to take some responsibility for who I was being in this situation? I get it. It breaks my heart to admit it, but you know, maybe I played a part in this. Has she ever said anything like that ever? I don't think so. I don't think so.
My fault, so then I could be like, yeah, well, I'm shitty, so it makes sense, but like it's not my fault. It's fucking,
because you have never in your life said that you're shitty. I mean, we know you're shitty. Lots of people know you're shitty. Anybody who's dated you knows you're shitty. People who watch your videos, they know you're shitty. Even probably some of your family members, they think you're shitty. So, you know, yeah.
And hard. Like, there's things in my apartment that she left from the last time she was here. Like, she left her tiny little shampoo bottle, and she left some.
Oh my. Oh my God, you guys. She left her tiny little hotel shampoo. She left her free shampoo she got at a hotel once. She just left it. She just left it. And when I see it, it reminds me of her now.
Like, coins, these really cool gold coins. They're sitting
She
on my
left her
side table right
hotel
now, and
so-
it's like I see all these things, and it makes me think of her, and like it hurts. Like, as someone with BPD, like, genuinely, it is the most painful thing to lose like your favorite person, your best friend, your everything. Like, it is like so painful.
Maybe, hey, try this. Maybe become a whole human being on your own without having to rely on a partner. And then when a partner leaves, you're sad because you miss them, but you're not completely devastated because you are an actual human being on your own. Amber, you're old enough to know this. You can't invest your whole self into somebody else. That is never going to work. And it's not even fun for the other person. God, she's dumb.
And as I've said before, I do have a consultation with a therapist who specializes in BPD and also.
Let's all say it together. I know you like to say it together. Consultation. Everybody take a shot of whatever it is you're drinking. I have coffee. When you hear consultation. All right?
So CPTSD, have that consultation on the 31st. So that's coming up. I think it's no time is better, really, like, than right now. But anyways, I feel like I'm rambling back to what I was saying. So the 10-day challenge, like, I was going to give up and I wasn't going to do it. And I was going to say, I'm just like too sad. And like you could tell in my last vlog, I was very like back and forth. And then instead of separating it from my vlogs, I decided to just add it all together because I really thought that I wasn't going to do it, but I did want to show you guys day one still. It's just been a lot. Like, my brain is genuinely not working correctly right now. Like, I'm just hurting so bad that like that's like the main thing. Like, I'm telling you, I am so.
Heather, thank you for the super chat. Heather says, welcome back. Merc and Rio are matching. I guess we are. Oh, kind of, but you know what? I have a sloth t-shirt on. Can I show you? I should show you. This is my t-shirt I bought because it has 3 sloths on it. Amber could take note of this. See no evil, hear no evil. Go eat. So it's like Canada and Costa Rica.
Heartbroken that I don't even have like words to describe it at this point. And it's like, normally that would put me in a spot where it's like I do give up.
Jaws. Most Canadian breakup ever. Jaws says, my ex left his Tim Hortons rewards card behind once we split. I used the rewards for coffee. Free coffee for dealing with that narcissist. Gave it back to him empty. Worth it, not gonna lie. Most Canadian breakup ever. Thank you, Johns. By the way, I flew Porter and I made a little video and I said, most Canadian airline ever. I'm sitting on the plane and they're playing Tragically Hip. I had a Tim Hortons coffee on the plane while they were playing Tragically Hip.
And I give up on everything, but it's like I cannot let that happen. Like last night,
Canada, Rica.
I'm telling you, I cried all night and I didn't stop. I genuinely don't know how someone can cry for that many hours at a time. It was traumatizing.
Well, normal people can't because they don't feel things as deeply as Amber does. You know, remember, Amber's special. You and I, we're like, I don't know, we're like half wooden. We don't feel things with the depth of emotion that Amber does. She's special. She's got BPD.
I woke up with the worst headache. This is just my life right now. I feel miserable. Like my mental health was already like in the shitter, as you guys saw. And then I slowly felt it getting just the tiniest better.
You guys, she cried last night, okay? She cried all night long. I don't know if you understand. No one has ever cried tears the way Amber cried. You don't know what pain is. You don't, like if you knew, if you felt 1/10 of the pain that she feels, then we wouldn't make fun of her.
And then the minute that happened, boom, bombshell. And it's just, it's hard, but it's like I understand. I understand why she broke up with me. I really do. But it just doesn't take away the pain, you know? It's like I keep trying to talk about this 10-day challenge, and then it's like I keep talking about her because it's like that's the main focus in my brain. Like it just happened. Yes.
I'll tell you something really interesting. When I was clipping through, when I'm looking to do a thumbnail, what I often do is I'll start at the beginning of the video and I click the arrow that advances 5 seconds at a time. And I go 5 seconds at a time through the whole video to find an interesting face. And when I was clipping through this video, it felt like videos from her first year of vlogging where she refuses to make eye contact. She makes eye contact so infrequently in this video, it feels really weird. Like she's gotten better at that over the years, but this feels like a throwback. And you'll notice it now. She won't look at the camera, like very rarely. She does occasionally, but not. I know it's something I noticed anyway.
Yesterday, you know. So anyways, yes, I still want to continue the 10 days. It's not going to be as perfected as I wanted it to be. It's going to be part of my vlogs. I just wanted it to be like its own separate thing.
Now she's
but
staring
it's
at the
not
camera
going to be.
to make
I
letters
personally
like
don't
a
have the
cat.
energy to film a series, edit that, have that be separate from my vlogs and still vlog and this and that. Like it just needs to be all jambled together. Is jambled even a word?
She really makes it sound like she does editing. Oh my God, I just can't film it separately and then edit it separately and keep it separate from my regular vlog. It's like too much work. Girl, you just cut things. You don't like, it's just, yeah. And also it's your job. Also, it might give you some distraction. Sometimes the best thing to do is get outside of yourself, even though your vlogs are still kind of inside of yourself. The best time to go do volunteer work is when you're really depressed, you know, stuff like that. It works. Yeah, Cameron, she's got it all. It's all jumbled up now.
I might have meant jumbled together. I don't know. Regardless, I did just weigh myself. So here is that. All right, here goes to day 2 on January 27th. Alexa, what's the date today?
Good evening, AMBERLYNN. Today is Monday, January 27th.
Hello. It's ready.
It's ready.
Stepping on.
All right, we're going.
502.6 pounds.
502.6, which means that's a pretty heavy weight loss overnight, but I only ate like less than 1,300 calories yesterday, so definitely makes sense. So that's like a 2.4 pound weight loss overnight.
That's not that big a weight loss, girl. You weigh a quarter ton. You know you weigh a quarter ton, right? So, you know, for someone that's 120 pounds, yeah, that'd be a pretty big weight loss. But I would think that's, I mean, you know, I could, if you were eating a lot of shrimp, you could do that in a day. Listen, I probably did that in a day in Costa Rica eating shrimp. That's not that big of a loss. And you got to do that for a few more days at a time, I think, right? This is just, this weight loss joke, it's just a joke again. She has been hovering around 500 pounds for years now. Down to 470, up to 520, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's nothing's changed.
Night, which makes sense.
Listen, I'm going to write a book on the ceviche cleanse. I'm just saying.
My calories yesterday were very low. So it's like if I eat 2,500 calories today.
Marigold, thank you for your member chat. Marigold says, as my dad would say, she looks 3 axe handles. Bob, thank you for doing the math. Bob did some girl world math for us. Thank you. Hey, she lost 0.00597% of her body weight. God, she's on the way. It's a win. She's on the way, you guys. This time it's just gonna work.
Like, which is my goal. I'm probably gonna gain weight tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see how today goes. My goal is literally just to not eat over 2,500 calories, regardless of like in this moment. I want to eat so I don't think about my feelings. And like yesterday, it was just hard to eat.
Hey, what about maybe go to therapy and have different tools than eating and emotional eating when you're sad? Maybe therapy could give you some tools and ways to cope. Oh, right, she has the consultation. I forgot.
Because I was so stressed. I'm telling you, my cortisol levels was probably like through the roof. My heart was literally beating out of my chest. Like my resting heart rate.
Is there cortisol TikTok? Did I miss an upswing in cortisol TikTok while I was away? Because why? Jen, thank you. Jen says, stop making logical sense, Merc. Cortisol. When has ever actually talked about cortisol? Does she even know what it is? Isn't that like adrenaline and cortisol? Tell me. It's on TikTok, Mario says. Oh, good Lord. It's a stress hormone. Can I look it up? Do you mind if I take a moment and look it up? I mean, I have a vague passing... I have a passing knowledge of what it is, but I know it's a hormone, but let's see. The Cleveland Clinic says cortisol is a steroid hormone that, adrenaline, I was right, that your adrenal glands, the endocrine glands on top of your kidneys produce and release. Cortisol affects several aspects of your body and mainly helps regulate your body's response to stress. I'm going to read a little bit of this because I know if I'm not super clear on it, I'm not the only one, probably. Let's see, it's an essential hormone that affects almost every organ and tissue in your body. It regulates stress. It helps control your body's use of fats, proteins, and carbohydrates, otherwise known as your metabolism. It suppresses inflammation. It's a stress hormone. So let's see, she's got, I would imagine, traumatic stress. Happens when you experience life-threatening event that induces fear and a feeling of helplessness. For example, experiencing an extreme weather event such as a tornado, well, that makes her poop. Well, we know that's wrong. That makes her poop. Does cortisol make you poop? I'm such an asshole. Or experiencing war or sexual assault can cause traumatic stress. Also, not a breakup. They didn't say it. They didn't mention a breakup. Because here we've got acute stress, which is, these are the three kinds of stress that create excessive cortisol, according to the Cleveland Clinic, okay? Acute stress, chronic stress, and traumatic stress. So I just skipped over the first two, assuming hers was trauma-induced. But here, acute stress happens when you're in sudden danger within a short period of time. Oh my God, the caiman, it might bite you. For example, barely avoiding a car accident or being chased by an animal. See, they know about the caiman. Are situations that cause acute stress. Okay, so it's not that. Chronic stress happens when you experience an ongoing situation that causes frustration, anxiety. For example, having a difficult or frustrating job or chronic illness can cause chronic stress. Oh, Kaz, thank you for your very sweet member chat. Says I'm looking glowing today. It's makeup. It's all smoke and mirrors, but I appreciate you. Thank you. So it's, is it chronic? Is a breakup chronic? I don't think so. And then we've got traumatic stress, which is the one I just read you. So no, not a breakup doesn't seem to fall into that. More like a sexual assault or war. Maybe they just forgot to add breakup to the list. So it like extreme weather, like a tornado or war or sexual assault or getting broken up by your girlfriend of 3 months. I guess they just forgot that part. Well, we know. Okay. People make mistakes all the time. It's not, we know. And it's controlled by your pituitary gland. Okay? And it's telling me normal. What causes high levels? What are the symptoms of high cortisol? Here, this might be interesting. We'll see what she went through, given that her cortisol was so high. Oh my goodness, one of the top symptom of high cortisol is weight gain. Guys. Joss, thank you for becoming a member. Weight gain is the #1 symptom. So all this high cortisol is going to cause her to gain weight. She's beat. She's going to have to give up the semaglutide. Oh my God. Fatty deposits between your shoulder blades is the second symptom. I got to put this on the screen, you guys. You might not believe me. Look at this. This is serious, you guys. Wide purple stretch marks on your belly. Well, we're not going to see the tum-tum, so that's muscle weakness. Oh my God. She's got that. High blood sugar, which often turns into type 2 diabetes. Oh my God. High blood pressure. Excessive hair growth in females. Is Amber going to get hairy now? And weak bones, osteoporosis. Well, we just assume. I don't know. Those bones have got to be... Okay, well, that's all pretty scary. Okay, so now we understand a little bit more about the cortisol. Let's go back and listen again to what she's got to say. Okay. All right. Off we go.
Today it was just hard to eat because I was so stressed. I'm telling you, my cortisol levels was probably like through the roof. My heart was literally beating out of my chest. Like my resting heart rate is actually pretty low for someone my size. Like it's usually in the low 70s. My heart rate literally just sitting yesterday was like 115. Like I was so anxious. I had so much anxiety. I was so sad, couldn't stop crying. Like I was scared. And when I feel like that, like I genuinely cannot eat at all. And now that like my body has calmed down a little bit, my heart and my mind haven't. Like
Bob's right. Cortisol, sorry. Heart rate is only 170. Thank you, Vex. I was trying to hit Bob here. Bob's telling us the cortisol also makes you make cookie crumble videos. Well, I think after you make the cookie crumble video is when your cortisol levels go way up.
Like my heart hurts, my head hurts. I'm so damn sad. Like there's just no words to describe like how sad I am. And I know I keep saying that, but that's just like how I feel.
This is when she starts doing this.
I really saw a future with her, like genuinely, like a lot.
I'm not sure. Listen, Aubrey, perfect setup for me. Aubrey says, I bet you're missing your hammock after this video. I was going to say, look at, she's on a hammock. Listen, I know that I'm not usually one of the channels that, does a lot of big speculation, but I'm going to put this out here. She was jealous of me on the hammock all week, and this is hammock core. Look at, she's swinging on a hammock the whole time she does this video. It's true, obviously. I'm being an idiot, clearly. I spent so much time on the hammock. The last night that I was lying in bed, when I closed my eyes, I felt like I was still swinging in the hammock, even though I was lying on a bed. I'm a wiggler too. You see me, I'm always like changing my legs and sitting like this. But oh, Fluffy, you're right. She's stemming. Of course she is. What is she, splitting or stemming or thumping or pumping? I don't know. She does a lot of things.
Love that, like, I wanted forever, But yeah, since my like stress levels and stuff have like leveled out, I guess you could say.
Yeah, she
Like
sounds
now I'm
super-
feeling, oh, I want to like emotional eat, like, and all that stuff, but I'm not going to let myself do that. I'm going to stick to counting calories. Like I said, I'm really trying to keep my word. That's very much the reason why, like, I still live streamed last night when my whole world was falling apart. I still made sure to put you guys as a main priority, and I want to keep doing that. I want to keep my word.
She is so good, you guys. She makes sure that her audience is the main priority, okay? She's a woman of integrity. She is her word. She said she was going to stream, and she will do it. For you. She promised. Not because people have paid her for fucking memberships, and it's the barest minimum of what she can do for those people. Not because, do you think if she canceled one Tuesday, how many people do you think would stay subscribed? Or stay with a membership? How many cancellations? And it's also very interesting because if you recall, oh, you might not recall, but I'll tell you something. I have a friend who has a membership, and that friend shares the live stream with me. We watch it together as friends, quietly. And in that live stream on Tuesday, one of the things that Amber mentioned is that she has 245 members. And then later on, she cuts it down to 240. She's got 240 live members. I just want you to remember that she told us that on Tuesday.
I want to do my best to gain trust with you guys. Like tomorrow night, I have my members live stream, and I know that's going to be better. Like, I'm going to go look now. I have my laptop right here. It's going to be a lot less like, and what I mean by is because when I go live for the public, like the chat moves so fast. There's so many people. Like, I appreciate it so much, but like sometimes I just need a moment where it's not so hexacana, for the lack of a better word. Like, it's just a lot of...
There are so many better words. That's not actually a word, and it's stupid. Stop trying to make fetch happen, Amber. It's not going to happen.
Once, right?
Her membership is $9.99 US. $9.99 US for her to do a 2-hour live stream every Tuesday where she sits her lardy butt on her couch like Amber the Hutt and waits for the peasants to ask her questions. That's what you're paying for.
Right now I have 74 members, which is really, really amazing. And
so here she has 74 members. So apparently in a week she went from 74 to 240 because the last one she did was so completely captivating that they couldn't wait to see it. I know there's a channel, oh my God, Crab, Salty Crab. Salty Crab has a membership and they do recaps. They follow the terms of service and, you know, all the right copyright laws and do recaps. And so we know what she does in the live streams, and it's nothing. It's so beyond boring. It's so beyond nothing. I don't believe that people are going to keep paying for that.
Appreciate every single person who decided to become a stream queen. Like, it genuinely means the world to me. 100,000%. So thank you so much. So I think with 74 people in my live, it's going to be a lot less chaotic, but I don't know.
Hey, if you're interested, next Tuesday, when my friend and I are sitting on the couch sharing popcorn and watching the stream together, I could make notes and just do like a recap on the live on Wednesday, if you're interested. I'm sure it will take no time because it's never anything interesting. I could probably include some screenshots. That's not breaking any terms of service. So if you're interested, we'll do that then. Cool. Okay. I'll make some notes.
We'll see when the time comes, because you never know. Like, it still could be chaotic. I don't know, but I feel like I'm pretty good under pressure lately. I have been trying to be better because, like, last night during live, like, I literally had my heart broken. I had all of these rumors and mean things floating in my chat, and it's like I was able to, like, be calm. I was crying a lot because I was hurting, because obviously, like, I'm an emotional person.
Okay, but she wasn't calm that night. Didn't she go live and then she stopped and then she went live again and she was crying and she takes. Well, here's a fun thing she does. Her live stream is 2 hours long. At 1 hour, she takes an intermission. So actually, I've been live now for 1 hour and 9 minutes. Are you guys okay? Do you need to take an intermission? Has it been a little much for you? It's been a whole hour.
And I was hurting a lot. And it's like, normally I wouldn't have been able to regulate my emotions the way I did during that live stream. Yeah, I cried. And I'm okay with that. I'm a crier. I cry for good and bad things. I cry for myself and I cry for other people. And that's just the way I've always been. And I don't think that's ever going to change.
Yeah, girl, we saw the Bujo. We saw the crying Bujo. Do you remember she had like about 6 different kinds? She had sad tears, happy tears, empathy tears, anger tears, frustration tears. She had all kinds of different tears for that Bujo that she never filled out one day of, but she made the Bujo, and that's what she should get points for. Bob, how dare you? Bob says, shut up. You cry for yourself and nobody else. She's a martyr, okay? How dare you slander her like that? She's so good.
I'm just an extremely emotional person, good and bad, but I was really able to like regulate the emotions that I was feeling towards all of the hate and just like how anxious I felt. Like I was.
So if you can do such a good job of regulating your emotions on a live stream like that, then where does the beepity come in? Because I thought you had the beepity. She's got the beepity, right? So is it just random or is it just like occasional bouts of beepity? Bippity. She's got the bippity do. I don't know. So she can sometimes control her emotions, but not always. But she's not taking any pills for it, and she's not getting any therapy. She's just so strong. She's gonna heal herself.
Able to really handle myself well, and I'm proud of that.
The bippity boppity.
I think with time and with therapy, I'm only going to get better, to be honest. So I am going to show you guys everything that I eat today with calories, etc., etc.
Oh, no.
And I'm going to try my hardest to just stick to the 10 days.
Oh, she's got a big cat scratch.
I want to say that I appreciate, like, you guys. My DMs are full of just kind words and support, and I genuinely appreciate that more than you.
But Nelly says $9.99 in Rias. Is that Brazilian? I'm sorry. Is $50. That's a whole ass meal for 2 people. It's like $17 Canadian.
You guys know. Like, genuinely, this is the thing that I hate the most, is I walked into the kitchen. Hold on, I'm going to turn on some lights. Okay. So I walked into the kitchen and I just instantly started bawling my eyes out.
Why? Something reminded.
Like, these are the roses.
From your birthday?
That she got me for my birthday.
December 27th? It's February 6th. Throw those fucking dead flowers out, girl. You don't have to keep, you're not 16. You don't have to press every fucking flower you get in a goddamn book. Just stop it. Take a picture of them and move on. They're dead flowers. Throw them away.
And it's like, I'm a pretty sentimental person when it comes to my partner, especially.
And even if you're so sentimental you want to save every damn petal she gave you, that's not how you save them. That's lazy. That's not preserving your flowers properly. Buy a fucking jar of silica sand and do it properly, or throw them out. That's garbage. This whole house, you'll notice in the background of the shots, I noticed in the rage stream, in the background of all these shots, the house is a mess, okay? There's piles of shit everywhere behind her in every shot. Miss fucking I clean all the time.
Like, we're in a long distance relationship, and I've had this quarter on my island since she's been here, and I haven't moved it because I don't know, I wanted her to have it when she comes back,
For real. A quarter. I wanted her to have it when she comes back. It's a fucking quarter. girl. She left a quarter. And her hotel shampoo and the dead roses. It's so sad, you guys. I'm going to cry all night.
And it's just like things like that, like, God.
A quarter, it's so personal. It's such an intimate thing. I know it just makes me cry when I see it. Girl.
It's like, why?
Okay, you guys keep talking about this TikTok. I have not seen this TikTok. Do we need to watch the TikTok? Because I missed this too. I'm so behind on things. I need to see what this TikTok is you guys are talking about. I don't think the mods posted it. Drag the slider to fit the... What is this now? Why are you making me do these things? Drag the slider to fit the puzzle. I'm trying. It's not dragging. It won't let me in. TikTok. All right, I'll have to look at it on my own time. Why won't it let me drag the slider? I don't get it. TikTok won't even let me log in. I don't think I have an account. Have you ever seen this? Look what I'm getting here. You ever seen this? I've never seen that before. I usually just type TikTok and her thing comes up. I don't know. No, I'm on my regular desktop that I always use. Oh, Elle is probably coming to my rescue here. See, I knew it. Ella just DM'd me the TikTok. Let's see. Yeah, that's going to work. But I think it's... Oh, no, it stopped. You dink. Oh, no, I got it. Okay, we're back. I think I'm going to have to mute it, though, because it's music, right? Okay, I've never seen this, you guys. I got to mute this. Thank you, Ella. Ella, you're the best. Okay. So here we go. So this is the TikTok that I missed. I did mute it. Thank you, Ella. Why is she posting this after? What the fuck? What is this? What? No, not another one. We're not doing that TikTok, no. What in the sweet holy hell was that? Close some of these. Seriously. What in the hell was that? Is she 16? What the fuck was that? That's pathetic. That's truly pathetic. She didn't do that with Fled. Damn. Okay.
It's like 1 minute, like I forget because maybe I'm distracted with something for like 1 second. And then all of a sudden, it's like it happened all over again. And this goes on and on and on and on all day long. I just don't know what I'm going to do.
This is also, remember, a long-distance relationship where they basically had 3 dates. I mean, granted, one of those dates was 2 months long. But they saw each other 3 times in the course of a, 6-month long-distance relationship. And now she's so broken by this. She doesn't know what she's going to do. I mean, I'm not dismissing. She's allowed to feel sad. Any breakup is going to make you feel sad. You know, let's give her that. She's allowed to feel an emotion. But it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like, if you have any sense of self, then you won't feel like your entire life has been pulled out from underneath you. Sadness, yes. Devastation over this, no. You know, if this was a lifelong marriage or lifelong partnership where you built a life together and that ends, that's devastating. A 6-month long distance damn relationship where you didn't even know the person? Mm-mm.
Okay, you guys are currently in my cabinet. First meal. I'm gonna have leftovers from last night. I made this like Parmesan elbow noodle, just like this type of elbow noodle. This has lasted me.
Oh, okay. You know what? There's a big chunk here where she eats. And you know what? Honestly, do you care? I don't care. I'm going to skip this. Can we skip this? Ludi says, yeah, over 30 years for me. Well, that's fucking devastating, Ludi. I feel for you. Not this shit. This is child's play. Are you okay with me skipping this fucking? She makes a sandwich like she thinks she's some kind of genius here. She drinks milk out of the jug. I've had some people's, you know, one of the rumors when all the feeder stuff was going on is that I'm not going to go into great detail, but there is a niche called Who Cows. It's spelled HUCOWS. You can look that up on your own. There was some speculation that Amber and her partner Emily were playing in that particular world, and now people are saying that all this milk drinking is for Emily. I'll go let you research that on your own. So she drinks a lot of milk. She makes a sandwich. She shows us her snack, which is pepperoni sticks and Cheetos, and but she's telling us how she's keeping under all of the calories that are fine. She can eat all this crap because she's so under all the calories. I do want to show you her cutting this onion because it made my eyeballs bleed. So she's going to make a little sandwich here. Like she thinks she's, I don't know, does she know that there's Subway sandwich artists all over the world that do this every day, but she thinks she's some kind of genius?
So for 4 slices is $120. Next, I'm just going to cut some very small slices of red onion.
First of all, this is the wrong kind of knife, okay? This knife is too thin. It's just not the right knife for the job. It's very easy to cut yourself with this wrong kind of wobbly, weak knife. It's easy for it to slip and cut yourself. That's setting me off right away. Number 2, the way she holds the damn onion and knife sets me off every single time. Number 3, please take the whole skin off the onion before you start slicing your slices. Okay, can we just continue now?
Need a little bit of it, really. All right, so I just want some very thin, small pieces. Oh, there's the microwave. That's good.
No.
So I'm not really a fan of reusing onion, but I don't want to.
She's not a fan of reusing an onion. She's not reusing the onion. Amber, you're not reusing the onion. And are you seriously telling me that if you weren't on camera, you would have thrown away that entire onion after slicing off 1 millimeter's worth of an onion? Because then you should, that's disgusting. If you're wasting food like that, then that's disgusting. You really need to check yourself and understand your friggin' privilege, because you don't throw food away like that. Even a goddamn 5-star restaurant puts a half an onion in the fridge to use later. That's ridiculous.
No waste. So I'm going to put it in a baggie. Reusing onion, I just feel like the flavor potency goes down. So here is my...
The flavor potency does not go down, Amber, you big idiot. Stop talking about food like you have a fucking clue, okay? You can play nutritionist if you want, but you can't play chef. I'm gatekeeping that with you. Does the outside edge of the onion that's dried off and exposed to the air maybe not have as much flavor? Absolutely. You know what you do? You slice that off. I know.
Scale. I am going to put my plate on top of it.
Thank you, Ella. Ella says, once again, we do not entertain the PDF talk here. I'll start timing out if needed. Yeah, we don't, we react to Amber. We don't speculate, and that's not something we're talking about. So thank you. If you can respect that, that's cool. We love that.
And turn it on. So there is bread that you can get that is a lot less calorie. Like there is Sara Lee Delightful bread, which is 45 calories per slice.
Okay, I can't listen to her ramble on about calories. Okay, but the mayonnaise, let's look at that too, because for me, you guys can tell me, I don't know, because I know some of you guys really like your mayonnaise. Now for me, this seemed like an awful lot of mayonnaise.
It's for 90 calories. So I'm just going to wait until it says 13 grams on the scale. Okay.
That's a lot of mayonnaise.
So there it is.
That's a lot of mayonnaise,
So
guys.
there
Is it just me? Or is that a lot of mayonnaise for one small slice of bread? Ratbat says I'm a stereotype, not to be a stereotype, but I go ham on the mayo. I know some people really like mayo. I get it. I'm not, listen, I get it. But for me, that seems like a heck of a lot of mayonnaise. And especially if you're counting calories down to the 5 and 6 calories, why not just use half that amount? And then you get half the calories. 1 tablespoon is a serving, Dwayne Dibley says. Yeah, but they're going to tell you whatever they want to tell you on the damn box to get you to use it. I mean, they could literally tell you a 1/4 cup is a serving. Would that make it okay for you? But it says a 1/4 cup on the jar. They want you to use it up, so you buy more, right?
my serving of mayonnaise. And yes, I'm also aware that they make lighter mayonnaises, but just doesn't taste as good. So
Okay, it does. I'm going to tell you, light mayonnaise tastes pretty much exactly the same to me as regular mayonnaise. I find light sour cream doesn't taste the same as full-fat sour cream. But mayonnaise, I can't tell the difference. You're going to tell me, and really, do you need an educated palate about mayonnaise? Oh, sidebar, I had mayonnaise-flavored potato chips in Costa Rica, and they were so good.
So for 1.5 cups of lettuce, which I will not be using that much, is 15 calories. So I'm probably just going to...
Okay, I don't really care about the rest of the sandwich. Just the onion and the mayo.
And how many calories this full sandwich is right here. So you're going to be saying
right here,
that.
Right
now
here.
We're going to do a taste test. Cheers.
Oh, yeah, we don't care about watching you shove food in your gob, Amber. Okay, here, now we're going to have some dessert, though. Let's have dessert with Amber.
I have these Outshine fruit bars in creamy coconut and these fruit pearls in orange and cream. They're fruit bites with pearls of frozen juice. I actually might try one of these. I've never had these before.
Why is someone who's trying to lose weight have a freezer full of ice cream treats? I mean, even if they're low calorie, don't tell me this girl can't sit down and eat a whole box of them in one night if she wants to. Why are they even in the house?
So how does this box even open? I have no idea. Cute. It comes in a little cup like this. Fruit pearls.
Good morning, Sakura. Saying good morning to us from Tokyo. Wow. You are really far away. And good morning. Thank you for being here.
All right. Okay. It's giving disease. Ooh.
It's not giving disease. The other thing is, isn't she afraid of dots? Aren't little dots one of the things that triggers her into some kind of something or other? What is it called? Triphobia or something? Doesn't she have a fear of dots? And why does that look diseased to her? It just looks like ice cream. What is it called? Dipping dots or whatever? I have made my own mayo. I have, but I don't use it enough.
That smells really good, though. I don't know, like, there was no instructions, so I think you just go for it. But I do want to, like, break it apart a little bit. So now it's all broke apart.
I'm sorry? I'm sorry, what did she just say?
Ooh, that smells really good, though. I don't know, like, there was no instructions, so.
Guys. There's no instructions. She doesn't know how to eat this ice cream treat. What the hell is she going to do? There's no instructions with the ice cream. There's no instructions. She's just winging it here. This is crazy. She's out there winging it now.
I think you just go for it. But I do want to, like, break it apart a little bit.
Given the size of your 1/4 ton frame, Amber, I don't think you've ever really had a problem with a lack of instructions when it comes to eating. I'm just going to put that out there.
So now it's all broke apart. Easier to eat. What? The
Also,
anemic in me is like jumping for joy. So sometimes I'm craving.
the anemic in her. Anemic, that's low iron, right? Am I wrong? Ella says, isn't craving ice an anemia thing? Is it? I don't know. I'm going to have to do so much research now. I don't know why anemia would have anything to do with the ice cream. I've never heard of that before. But, she finds things on Google that I haven't seen yet. So, I could be missing something. Baby Goat says it can be. Craving ice is. I don't know about ice cream, Jasmine tells us. Ratbat says, I'm anemic. Hang on, I can't read because it's going fast. I had to get iron transfusions. Did you? Yeah, but did you eat dipping dots? Rat? Did you try dipping dots? Because I think maybe that would have been, if you did that, you might have been okay then. I see. You didn't eat any ice cream dots, obviously.
Really cold drinks like slushies, ices. I do have sensitive teeth, but like the sensitivity level does come and go right now. They're not that sensitive.
I find that bullshit because I've got teeth that are very sensitive to cold. Probably super hot too, but definitely cold. And I don't find it comes and goes. I find it's pretty consistent. Super cold things hurt my teeth. I don't know why hers comes and goes. Oh, I guess it's only for like healthy slushies, then her teeth hurt. But for ice cream treats, it doesn't so much. Jen, our resident nurse, says anemic people crave ice, not ice cream.
And this hits the spot. Like if you're someone who craves like chewing ice or anything like that, this kind of resembles that without like the hard crunch, like you're not hurting your teeth. Oh my God. And it tastes so good. It really does.
It's not the crunch that hurts your teeth. If your teeth are sensitive, Amber, it's the cold. Frozen things are cold. Yeah, pica is like eating anything non-food is pica. Like sometimes people eat dirt, right? Because they're craving something it's weird. I think Rio has pica. He eats like leather.
It does taste like kind of like an orange creamsicle. Seriously, this is satisfying. The taste, the texture, the temperature, the everything. I also want one of these.
Stephanie. I have a friend who's gone through something very similar. Stephanie says, I went through an embarrassing phase when I was 12 where I developed fascination with eating aluminum foil. Good Lord, girl. I'm so sorry you went through that. I'm glad you're here to tell the tale. But yeah, I have a friend who also has gone through a phase in the past where they would eat a lot of weird shit. So you're not alone in that. And to my other friend, you're not alone in that either.
Yassa bars. So I'm going to have one.
Another dessert? 2 desserts?
Is 100 calories.
Why are we having 2 desserts? Wait, why are we having 2 desserts? Why are we double fisting ice cream? Aren't we counting calories and trying to lose weight? Why are we double fisting the ice cream?
This is 80. So 180 calories for this snack.
Doesn't matter.
I was just about to eat my yasso and I realized that I forgot to show you guys what it looked like. So this is what it looks like. I
gotta say, that looks damn good. Nasty? Jack says nasty. I thought that looked delicious. I'm trying to be low carb again, guys. Ananas has had 3 desserts today, but they're sick, so that's okay. Are they expensive? Yeah, that's probably why I don't buy them. But why 2 desserts? And I want to take bets on that neither one of those boxes saw the morning light. Those boxes, they saw the morning light, gaping maw, open, empty. Those things didn't make it through the night.
It's really good.
She kept
All right,
going
you guys
because
are
she's
back
sad.
in my cabinet. I am having such a lonely night.
Look at how crappy it looks behind her. Look at all the shit. Her shelves look all messy. Over here where all the stuff is hanging up, it's all just messy. And I mean, you know, it's fine. But if you're going to film, do you not care at all what your backdrop looks like? Clean it up a little bit. Like, honestly, and I'm not saying I have a perfectly clean house either. My house is often quite messy too. But if I was filming from this spot, number one, I would have the shelf cleaned and looking cute. And even if I had stuff hanging on those hooks, you know what I'd do while I was filming? I would just take it off the hooks and drop it on the floor. After I was filming, I'd put it all back, just so it looks clean, you know? I don't know. Is that just me? The top shelf is empty. Benelli says the top shelf is completely empty. Well, I'm not going to shame her for that because every top shelf in my house is empty too.
Like, my life just feels very lonely in this moment because
Actually, I
I've
don't
lost my
think
best
they are,
friend.
but I get it.
And I don't want all my videos to be really sad and just me like talking about this. Like, it's genuinely hard for me to edit and to watch back, etc., etc. So I hope tomorrow I can just be a little more uplifting.
Coco says, Breyers, oh, that's Canadian too. Breyers carb comfort bars are good. We get Breyers, but I've never seen that. I'll keep an eye out. Thank you, Coco. Coco Loco.
Because I definitely need it. I am craving milk again. I love this little guy. He's so cute, but I kind of wish I would have gotten like half of a gallon. So
oh, here we go again.
Exactly how I did it earlier, but I am going to do a full serving of this. So it's 120 calories, 200.
Remember, on your own time, you can take the time to look up HUCOW. I'm not going to be responsible for that. Proceed at your own risk. 18 plus, not safe for work.
40 milliliters, and we're going to do it exactly how I did it before. I just put it on my scale, turned on my scale. Alrighty. So since this is the last thing I'm having today, that brings my total calories to 1,772, I'm pretty sure.
Let's watch her drink the milk up.
That is satisfying.
Okay, has she ever drank milk before? Seriously? I mean, I hate even joking about it because it's so disgusting. But has she ever drank milk before? Like, I've never seen her drink milk before this. It's not really helping the case. I love those little milk things. We get them at Circle K.
Chug was 134 milliliters.
Yeah, this is insane. Like, just pour the fucking milk in a glass. Stop doing this chugging and weighing and chugging. Is that part of the game of that niche? I don't know.
Any of you are curious. So to dig a little deeper of why I like to drink it out of the carton, it's because it's super cold. Once I pour it into a cup, it gets like a couple.
But I thought your teeth are sensitive to super cold liquids. So you should pour it in a cup. Some of us, when we drink super cold liquids, we use a straw because it's easier when you have sensitive teeth if you use a straw. But she doesn't do that either. I'm telling you, there's something about this method that's weird to me.
Degrees warmer, and I'm like, no, girl.
Like, she's making such a ceremony around drinking this milk instead of just slapping some in a cup and being done with it. And I don't think I've ever seen her drink milk before.
We're at 229, which is good for me. So anyways, I do want to end this vlog. Thank you guys for keeping me company today. And yeah, 1,773 or 72 calories. I'll have to look and check on my FitnessPal. So I still had like 700 calories that I allotted myself to eat, but I'm not hungry. So I'm not going to force myself.
It's okay. You got room to finish up all. She's going to go 700. I can have 6 more of those Yoso bars and 1 more of the dots. Literally. Those yogurt bars were 100 calories each. She can go have 6 more of those. And the little dots were 80, right? She can finish that freezer out completely.
To eat if I don't want to. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Bye. Well, there you go. Amber's latest. Waking up with a broken heart. What? Interesting. Interesting theories that can be formed from that video. Hey, Queen Mary. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate you. Mary always leaves me great comments. All right. So now I'm telling you, I'm kind of getting hungry, but I need to see the breakup vlog because I did miss a lot of the vlogs while I was gone. And you know what? It's fine. As as we know, I would really like to move away from doing Amber. And I'm the first one to admit that I cannot right now. I got to keep doing Amber for a while. I'm going to keep trying other stuff and we'll do other stuff. But we're going to keep covering her for a while. But we don't have to cover every single thing she does, every breath she takes, every move she makes. I'm not watching her. But the biggies, like the breakup vlog, well, maybe I want to revisit, and because I haven't seen that one. So let's watch that one. Is that going to be another 20 minutes of fun? We can skip through stuff though, right? The vlog, oh, it's 17 minutes. The vlog where my girlfriend breaks up with me and I start spiraling. Okay, the lighting is getting, see the sun's going down. It's getting very bright here. Can we turn this down a little bit? So it looks like so blown out. That's better, yeah? All right, the vlog where my girlfriend breaks up with me and I start spiraling. Hey, I know I'm not allowed to eat, but can I have a bite of chocolate? Because that'll stave me off. The cannabis place that I order from delivery from, they always include munchies for free with your delivery. That's smart marketing. That'll keep them coming back. And today, look at what they sent me with my order. A full Jersey milk bar. How good is that? I know it doesn't fit in with my low carb routine, but I'm trying. I'm getting there. I said 100 grams. Right now I'm going to do 100 grams a day. So I'm going to eat this. It won't make any noise, I promise you. I know. Or sometimes they send me a whole box of those cookies. It's called So Good. And I saw them in the grocery store. They were like $7.99 a box. There. Let's go.
Hello. Good morning, everybody. So today is January 25th.
Hello,
Welcome
those
to
ones.
a new vlog. I hope that you guys are doing well. So an update from me. I am doing okay. I still feel like my mental health is not the greatest. If you guys didn't watch my last vlog, I do have a
Okay. I hate to clock her because my eyebrows are terrible and I'm the first one to admit it. But I can't stop staring at her eyebrows.
a consultation for someone who specializes in BPD and CPTSD, which is both things I suffer with. I've also been having like a lot of anxiety and stuff, so they also are going to help with that. So my consultation isn't until the 31st. So we have about a week. I guess it's like a 15-minute consultation just to see if like she's the type of therapist I need and I'm the type of patient that she sees, etc., etc. Also, I have filmed in this before and people think I'm wearing a bra. I'm not. It's actually a maxi dress. It's actually the brand Barbie. I've had this for literally years, but no.
I didn't mean to look that revolted. It was just a really bad shot. Why did she do that? The bippity. She's got the bippity and the CPT. She's got the CPTSD. What's she got? PTSD, CPTSD, and bippity boppity boo. Okay.
We're not in a bra, folks. Okay, guys, so I'm about to do something
Lord,
that I have not done.
Wow, you look
in
not good
like
now.
13 months. But the thing is,
Oh, that's
I did it
not good.
a lot, my whole life, starting in high school.
What's the
I
hair?
am going
What's
to straighten my hair. Yes, I am. So this takes me a hot minute. And it's like, I know right now, like I'm still in the 500s, but being able to like stand while straightening my hair, which is going to take me easily 45 minutes, maybe even longer, like being able to stand and do it when I used to have to like sit and do literally anything, even chopping a cucumber, it makes me proud. And change is possible. Like it really
Okay, girl, you're in your mid-30s. The thing you're proudest of shouldn't be that you can stand.
It really is.
I gotta
Oh,
speak
you know,
up.
I should have done a before and after of how my hair looks.
Oh yeah, we need
straightened
a
and
before
how
and after.
straight.
It's so
Like
important
already
to
you
us.
could see the difference. Okay, so I just straightened like that inner part, but I wanted to show you guys a before. And then I'm gonna show you guys an after. Okay, so this is before. There we go, you guys. Oh my God, I miss having my hair straight. The reason why I stopped doing it, like I have always straightened my hair and I've never had an issue, but then I started crimping my hair. And my hair, I was like losing it. It was becoming more fried. Like it would just fall out. It was drastically.
Crimping does not make your hair fall out. Does not. Does not. Never has, never will.
Thinning, and on top of that, like I went through early menopause because I had a full hysterectomy. There was just a lot of things fighting against me. It was that damn crimper. So I got
Yeah, the menopause, that'd do it for sure. I feel like I lost half my damn hair from menopause. So I feel for her in that sense. When you have thin hair and you hit menopause, man, you lose a lot of hair. It sucks. So I get that. But honestly, again, the hair is too long. I will say she's straight. It looks fairly healthy that are straightened, but it's way too long. Like she got to cut it off, right? Cut it to the boobs at least. I've said it 100 times. It would feel so bouncy and healthy. She would be feeling herself and flipping it around. She doesn't understand. Her hair is too long and it drags her down. It's terrible.
rid of that. I've never had issues with straightening my hair, but I told myself I do not want to add heat to my hair for a whole year. And I did it. I was successful for over a year. So I decided to just, take the plunge and see how my hair reacts. It actually only took like 30 minutes. It didn't even take 45.
At the peak of time, there was times when I'd be having a shower and I'd wash my hair and I'd feel like there'd be like hair. Like I was like scared at one point. I thought, when does this stop? It seems okay now. It's livable. I can manage. I'm not out to, impress anybody. I don't look bald.
I'm actually going to glow in the dark bingo tonight with my mom and her little fiance type deal. And I do want to recommend the perfume. It's the Floral Marshmallow by Dossier. So I'm recommending this because I was at Denny's. This was, I don't know, like a month ago. And I was walking in and there was this girl, probably like 20, and this older gentleman with like a cane. And I was being seated. And as I walked by, the older guy was like, "Are you a YouTuber?" And I was like, "Yes." And that was like the end of it. So then I sat down. It was just like a couple tables behind them. And he was going to stand up. And the girl was like, "No, don't do it. Don't do it." But he ended up doing it. It was like literally at like 3 a.m. He came up to me and said, "I have a fan. She's too shy to like come up to you. So she wants to know if you can get a picture." So we ended up getting a picture together. And she was honestly super sweet. And so was the guy that was with her. And then when I went to go sit down and then they went to go sit down, I heard her tell him, "Wow, she smelled really good. And she was really nice." And I made sure to remember that moment. I thought it was super sweet.
Wait a second now. Thank you, MTJ, for gifting a member. I saw that. MTJ's birthday is on Saturday, by the way. Okay. No, I'm sorry. This story. There's a lot to unpack here. So first of all, I know I like to choose my perfume recommendations based on what strangers in Denny think, because that's important. Strangers in Denny's actually have exceptional olfactory senses. So I get that that's important. Strangers in Denny's are the ones that actually know which scent works best for you. So that makes sense. Now, the part I'm confused about is the old man with the cane with a young girl together in Denny's at 3 a.m. Now, okay, that's possible. They could be friends or family. I don't see nefarious things every time I look at human beings. Maybe they're related. Maybe she's his caretaker. Why they're out together at 3 a.m. Now, that seems odd, but again, stranger things have happened. Denny's is open 24 hours for a reason. Here's the part that I find confusing. What's AMBERLYNN doing at Denny's at 3 a.m. and who's she with? Who brought AMBERLYNN to Denny's at 3 a.m.? Did she just walk over there by herself? She says it's 3 a.m. Right? Let's just listen to this story again. This is post Tommy, isn't it?
Like, "Are you a YouTuber?" And I was like, "That's old." I don't know. going to glow in the dark bingo tonight with my mom and her little fiance type deal.
Here.
And I do want to recommend the perfume. It's the Floral Marshmallow by
Oh,
Garnier. So I'm recommending this because I was at Denny's. This was
Okay.
I don't know, like
Okay.
a month
All
ago,
right.
and I was walking in
All right.
and there was this girl.
Ella says that later she says it's Emily, and she did just say it was a month ago. So, okay, I stand corrected. So her and Emily went to Denny's at 3 a.m. Well, that sounds typical. Like, remember, she used to only go out at now to Walmart and stuff in the middle of the night, probably because less people stare, right?
Probably like 20, and this older gentleman with like a cane. And I was being seated, and as I walked by, the older guy was like, "Are you a YouTuber?" And I was like, "Yes." And that was like the end of it. So then I sat down. It was just like a couple tables behind them, and he was going to stand up, and the girl was like, "No, don't do it, don't do it." But he ended up doing it. It was like literally at like 3 a.m. He came up to me and said, "I have a fan. She's too shy to like come up to you, so she wants to know if you can get a picture." So we ended up getting a picture together, and she was honestly super sweet, and so was the guy that was with her. And then when I went to go sit down, and then they went to go sit down, I heard her tell him, "Wow, she smelled really good, and she was really nice." And I made sure to remember that moment. I thought it was super sweet. She didn't even know I could hear it. I made sure to remember that moment because I was like, "What?"
She made sure to remember that compliment. She doesn't usually, you know, she's very demure, and you know, she's kind of humble is the word I'm looking for, really. But this time she made a point of remembering that comment. Somebody said she smelled good, and she thought, I must remember what perfume I'm wearing. The strangers in Denny's really like the way I smell.
What perfume was I wearing? It was the Floral Marshmallow. So 10 out of 10 recommend. She liked it too.
And also, isn't that odd that a 20-year-old girl liked an exceptionally sweet perfume? Well, that's highly unusual. I can see why she would take that as key advice on what scent works for her. Oh God, now we're at bingo.
Green.
That was good. The second one.
I'm so sad that she's this age and she thinks that glow-in-the-dark bingo is exciting. We're not watching any more of that.
Oh, and I forgot to update you guys. I had genuinely such a good time out. Met a subscriber. Hello. She was so sweet. We took a picture and she showed it to me. I'm telling you, my eyes looked like this because my stepdad was making me laugh. My mom has experienced multiple times, me getting photos taken with fans.
She is so fucking famous, guys. She gets recognized pretty much every single time she leaves the house. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I mean, I watch a lot of big YouTubers, and, you know, they might mention when they've been recognized in public, and it doesn't happen to them nearly as much as it happens to her. And every single one of these fans, not one of them reposts a photo anywhere. They know better because they love her, and they know they just have to keep this on private only for themselves and no one else to ever see ever. They can't ever mention it. They can't ever post a photo. But it happens on pretty much a daily basis.
Fans, subscribers, you guys always say I'm the biggest fan, so it's like, sorry, what I'm trying to say is my mom has experienced it a lot, but that's actually the first time my stepdad has experienced it from my remembrance. And he was just like giggling, and I started laughing, and I was like, oh my God. I think it was like a shock to the system. It was really good music, really good time, fun laughs. None of us won, but it was still just like genuinely such a great time. So I'm actually currently trying to think of different type of content and series that I want to do with you guys. And so I've actually decided that I'm going to be doing a 10-day series where I am doing daily weigh-ins, and I'm also eating 2,500 calories.
Well, that's different kind of content, isn't it? I'm trying to think of different kind of content for you guys. So I'm going to recycle the same shit that I've done for the last 10 years and fail in a day. Way to knock it out of the park, Amber. You really did a good job this time.
So by the time you actually see this vlog, it has already happened. I want to separate that content into its own thing because it's like its own series. And I still want to continue vlogging. So I'm going to be doing both. So I'm going to be having
I don't want to hear this because we know it's all bullshit and none of it happened anyway. So I don't care about this. Let's go to the next day. I know you guys have seen this and watched everybody react to it already anyway, so we can skip through, right?
On from yesterday. So I actually just started my day one 10-day series, and I have like little notes here.
Am I a monster? I just want to get to the breakup part. I don't really care about any of this shit.
In my cute Betsy Johnson journal. The journal, my Dainty Girly Pop journal, I still have not decided what I want to do with it. I'm thinking like maybe doing something with you guys, maybe like some journaling prompts, because you guys know I love to journal. And I think it'd be really fun for all of us to do
Tomato
like,
jam.
journal prompts together. I don't know, it's just an idea that I have. So I'm currently at the grocery store, and please tell me, what is this? I've never heard of this. I'm almost tempted to get one.
Oh, remember we saw that, was she on a scooter? Is she on a scooter this time?
It is a fruit pearl. It's fruit bites with pearls of frozen juice, orange and cream.
Oh, we just
And
saw
they
you
also
binge
have
on that.
A strawberry and banana. If I get one though, it's definitely gonna be the orange and cream. I'm almost tempted. 80 calories for one. Why not? Let's try it. Okay, so I've been home for about an hour.
Oh, here we
since
go.
the last time you talked to me.
Oh, here we go. I gotta slow this down a little. This is the only part of the video we really want to see. Let's be real. Because we're monsters. Ruiners, really. Ruiners.
Talk to you. Ugh, my brain is not working. Since the last time I talked to you guys, which I was in the grocery store, a lot has happened since then, and my brain is just not working. But my mom gave me my shot, my 4th semaglutide shot. Normally I film it, but I wasn't in the mood, so I promised a live stream tonight. I said that I was going to, and a lot of people are looking forward to it, so I have to stick to that. I'm gonna give myself about an hour to just kind of like decompress, and I don't know. I just feel like defeated and lonely.
So this is an hour before her public live stream, right? Not the first members live stream, but this was that when she did the 20 minutes and stopped and then came back. Okay. Yeah.
Used. All right, you guys. So I tried to go live and then I was overwhelmed with emotion and confusion. And I was being texted left and right, which was then proceeding to feed into my anxiety and my emotional state. So I sadly did have to end the live stream, but I did promise you guys that I will be live again in just a few hours. So I'm going to take this time to just like do things that are good for me. I am trying my very hardest to view.
So she live streams. She gets so overwhelmed. She stops live streaming. And the first thing she does is turn on her fucking camera to talk about how she's overwhelmed. Girl, go to fucking therapy. This is ridiculous. So in that little break that she took on that live stream that night, in the break that she took to catch her breath and get recouped, she filmed. Hey, thanks, Bob. It's nice to see you. We'll catch up soon.
My life currently in a way of like, okay, my cup is half full, not half empty. And that is the reason why that I still chose to live stream, because a lot of people were like, well, with that poll you posted, a lot of people chose no. Well, in the way that I viewed it as a lot of people chose yes as well. So I kind of just want to like keep that mind frame and like that headspace. And I'm going to go do something good for me. There's also a few things I need to do, and then I'm going to go back live streaming. And to you guys, this is like old news, but to me, this is currently what I'm going through, and I'm still trying to vlog and this and that. Well,
oh, Christ.
It's been hours later.
Sorry. I'm sorry. That shouldn't make me laugh. That face shouldn't make me laugh. That's funny. What poll Miss Tomato Jam asked? The night that she did the public live stream, she put up a poll on her community tab asking if she should live stream. And then she jumped the gun and said, oh, so many people want me to stream. I think it was like 55% said yes. So she was all excited. And then after she committed to doing the live stream, the poll kept going, and it ended up being about 60% said no. I know, Mr. Snork. I don't know. I'm looking for my sympathy. I'm looking for my sympathy. Yeah, I was going to say something else, now I forget.
Later, and I'm not going to do my series anymore. I mean, I want to do it, but like I don't have the momentum. Like genuinely, like me and Tommy,
I don't have the momentum, girl. You didn't start. There was never a push to begin any momentum. You've never had any momentum doing anything except gaining weight. Let's be real.
Broke up today. I already talked about it in the live stream. I don't want to talk about it in the video, but just the hate, the level of it is a lot for one person, and I understand. And I don't want to talk about it since I talked about it in my live stream. So it was the last public live stream I've done. So if you want to go watch, you can go watch that. But yes, she broke up with me, and now I am hurting beyond belief. So what I'm going to do is for the series,
again,
I don't know. I kind of just want to show you guys what it was going to be about. So I guess I'll put that at the end of this video because I already filmed it, etc., etc. And maybe I'm.
See, this is what I mean. She literally thinks everything, as long as her face is on a pixel of video somewhere, that it's absolutely like almost a sin to not use that. Like it's like everything that comes out of her is so fucking special. She doesn't want to waste it. So she's already told us she's starting a series that we already know she started and failed within a day, and yet she is still going to include the footage of her starting it to show us what she was going to do because she needs us to see it because she filmed it. Unbelievable. Look at that face.
I'm just gonna do it in my private life. You know what I mean? Like off of YouTube. I don't know. I feel really like my brain is really not working.
Listen,
like
she's just going to lose the weight off of YouTube now, guys, in her private life. This is silly now. She's going to do it privately.
I feel all out of sorts, and I don't know. Hey guys, welcome to a new video / new series. So today is day 1 on.
Oh no, I don't want to hear your bullshit series. I'm sorry. Is that the whole rest of the thing? No, let's get back to the good part. And it's not that food, I'll tell you that. Okay. Fuck, what are these titles? What are these titles? Oh my god, Amber. Fuck, she's privileged. I tell you, every time I go away and come home, the level of privilege and entitlement just grosses me out even more.
You guys, I'm an actual mess. Somehow I managed to make dinner, and I did count calories on it, and I know
somehow she managed to eat, you guys. She's a mess, but she pushed through.
I said I'm not going to do my 10 days on here, but it doesn't mean I can't do it in my real life. I still need to stick to bettering myself, and I can't let myself like spiral because I'm spiraling. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Mentally, I am absolutely without a doubt spiraling. I really just want to end this vlog. I want to end this day. I want to wake up and...
Can you just be sad and depressed because you got dumped? Does everything have to be a fucking diagnosis? I got the BBD and I'm spiraling and I'm splitting and I'm...
I wish this was a nightmare. I wish that when I wake up, I could just be like, wow, that was a fucking shitty nightmare. But that's not going to be the case. I'm going to wake up
you were
and
dumped again,
this
Amber.
pain all over again. And I'm genuinely not looking forward to it. But just for the sake of like continuity or for people wondering, here are the calories that I did eat today.
Nobody cares, Amber. Seriously. Really nobody.
So 1,298, because literally I feel like I can't eat. My heart is just like broken. And it's like, it was more so like me cooking dinner was just like forcing myself to do something productive. It wasn't even really like about the eating aspect of it, but I made just like lean beef with some elbow noodles. I don't even know. No, this is not BuzzBallin in the fridge. This is just, oh my god, I'm trying to get you guys right here. Okay, this is just, oh my gosh, you're still.
Use your goddamn tripod, Amber. You've shown us you have a tripod. Why don't you just attach the camera to it and then you can set the tripod places? This drives me crazy. Mercs, the mayo hanging on for dear life on the shelf. Did I miss something?
But I made just like lean beef with some elbow noodles. I don't even know. No, this is not BuzzBallin in the fridge. This is just
elbow noodles. Just call it macaroni. You always think you're so fucking... She thinks that by adding more words to things, it makes her sound more intelligent or sophisticated. Like, such as it is. Like, those kind of little fucking filler words she says. To me, that's a fucking huge sign of somebody who's not very intelligent and trying to pose as somebody who's intelligent.
Oh my god, I'm trying to get you guys right here. Okay, this is just...
What is that mayonnaise doing? You're right, Ellen. What is that mayonnaise doing?
My gosh, you're still falling. Stop falling for me. This is not BuzzBallin. This is Accountability Lynn, and I want to show you guys what I made. It's literally just like a lean beef, elbow, noodle, Parmesan situation type deal. So I have that left over, and I have this.
What?
So that's what
Who cares?
Okay. Accountability over.
No one
Doesn't
cares.
really matter. I just want to go. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to sleep, and I'll see you guys when I see you, I guess. Bye.
Well, there you go. Well, now we're all caught up, and I gotta say, I'd rather be on a hammock staring at the ocean waves. Those ocean waves were way more interesting than any of this. F's in the chat for those videos. Oh, F's in the chat for Mayo, Snork said. F's in the chat for mayo. Listen, I gotta show you this picture. I couldn't believe it. I bought these chips and I thought, I was just going by the color, which was stupid because in Canada that particular color of bag is usually plain. I'm like, all right. I just want plain chips. I'm big on plain chips. I'm a plain chip kind of girl. And then I opened the bag and I thought, hey, these smell like salt and vinegar, but I didn't see salt and vinegar written anywhere on that bag. Okay, am I going crazy? I know I took a picture. Can't find it. Anyway, I took a picture of the chips that were mayonnaise flavored. Mayonnaise. And they were good. They tasted vinegary a little bit. The most boring kind of chip? You're the most boring kind of chip, Snork. I like maple bacon or plain with dip, preferably with the dip. So weird, I can't find that picture. I know it's not that weird to you. Anyway. Mayo chips sound gross. I would have thought so too, and I never would have bought them if I would have paid attention to what I was buying. But they were actually really good. They were really good. Because I don't like fake sour cream flavor. Like, don't give me sour cream and onion flavored chips. I don't like that fake sour cream flavor. So I was afraid they were going to taste like that, but they did not. They were really good. Stephanie likes all dressed. Ella likes brown butter and chili pepper chips. Okay, those sound delicious. Never tried them, though. The mayo chips were really good. Bacon and fried egg ones in Portugal. You know what? I was looking on this website today called World Market because I realized that I forgot to buy more bags of tornaditos, lemon-flavored corn chips Tronaditos, that I just love. And then I heard somebody talking about the World Market or something, this website online where you buy stuff from other countries. And I was like, oh my God, maybe they have the Tronaditos. So I went there to find them. They do not. But man, they had some funky potato chips from other countries. Let's see what some of the flavors they have here. There's truffle and Irish butter flavor. Truffle and Irish butter flavor. Marigold went to a World Market in Wisconsin. Cool. Am I going to have to try those cucumber ones on a live stream as a taste test? Here's some Lay's grilled squid wave potato chips. I'm going to share the screen because these look cool. Some of these look pretty cool. Oops, that's not what we want to share. This is what we want to share. Look at these. Squid wave potato chips. Look at how they're shaped. Cool, right? Cat's tongues are yummy lemon biscuit from Portugal. Ooh, those sound good. Those sound good. Oh, they make them in France. They call langue de chat. And there's another one called roasted cumin lamb skewer potato chips. That's the one beside it. Roasted cumin lamb. What do we got down here? Numb and spicy hot pot flavor. I think those were, what's this? Oh, seaweed flavored potato chips. Nori seaweed flavored potato chips. Truffle salt, that we saw that before. Teriyaki chicken flavor. Sour cream and onion, we know that's common. I was like, oh man, these are cool. Here's what's this one? 2-in-1. Lay's makes a 2-in-1. Grilled shrimp and seafood sauce. Honey, a hot honey flavor. Like God, they're so close to having those. I wish they had those Tronditos. They got Doritos. Is that it for the fun flavors? Maybe. Seaweed and salt. garlic steak flavored Doritos. Garlic steak flavored Doritos. Shrimp and seafood sauce would be, I'd try those. Here's another one. What's this? Kobe steak, thick cut potato chip. Kobe steak flavored. Yeah, we've got teriyaki, I think. We've seen those. I've seen teriyaki. We have a lot of funky flavors in Canada, but I just thought, look at these are chicken skin crisps. Amber would like those. Oh, those would be her absolute favorite. Roasted chicken wing. I've had roasted chicken, but not roasted chicken wing. Red curry hummus flavored. So cool, right? Choco churro flavored. Oh, here's some Wicked chips for all you Wicked fans. Spinach Parmesan. Oh, there's a whole line of Wicked. Have you seen the wrapper potato chips? It's really weird. Circle K has these wrapper potato chips with different wrappers on them. I mean, like people who wrap. Crab flavored, garlic oyster. This is going to go on and on. We could go on and on. Anyway, purple sweet potato. Those would be good. Anyway, there you go. Little palate cleanser. Wrap snacks. Yeah, you know them, baby goats. Wrap snacks. Snoop Dogg wrap snacks were good. Were they? I see them, and I haven't bought them, but I see them in the Circle K. It's so weird. I thought it's such a weirdly random thing. Wrap snacks. Marigold says, I just remember that my favorite bar has these bougie Iberian ham flavored chips. Oh, that sounds fantastic. That sounds good. Isn't it random? like, do rappers really like potato chips? I didn't know. Who knew? So that's World Market. They look pretty cool, but they don't have my Tronaditos, and I'm very sorry. I didn't buy more and bring them home, and I got to the airport, and friggin' duty-free wasn't open because my flight was too early. So my flight left at 6:15, and duty-free only opened at 6. So I didn't have time to go to duty-free before I left. I'm mad. But then I thought, I'm going back in May, so it's okay. I'll live. Anyway, it's now been way past the time when I promised the geeks I would shut up. I'm sorry, nerds and geeks and sci-fi fans. You know I say those terms with love. I gotta go. I'm starving. And tonight we'll do a poll. We can either watch Quiz Lady or we'll finish off the season in jail that we started last night and 60 days in. Oh, Dan's still here. Dan, off you go. You guys, I've told you before, if I'm ever streaming on a Thursday, feel free to leave at 5 o'clock and still do your thing. I will never be insulted. I appreciate all your support all the time anyway. But now I'm going to go eat. And when Dan's done later on tonight, we'll stream something. We'll figure it out. I want to thank you all for joining me. Thank you for letting me share my trip with you. It means a lot. Ethan is going to hit us with all the best timestamps in the business. So if you didn't want to watch all that stuff, you're good, and we've got you covered. I'm going to take it easy, slipping back in here. I'm going to do some editing for my travel channel and catch up on some Amazon footage and some Costa Rican footage so we can get some content going over there. And I will see you on Saturday for a live stream, and we'll figure it out as we go. And until we meet again, you know the routine from me and the lump under the covers. Just be kind. And hasta luego.